Greetings, greetings, all divine beings. Super early. Don't judge me. Listen, I have been summoned to date night. I have been summoned to get it in on this wonderful pagan holiday coming up, Valentine's Day. Hello, friends. So we don't go out on that day because it is completely mayhem. I have been summoned to date night, so I have to get into this. All right, so we are going to get into zodiac's each zodiac sign, one card tarot horoscope. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Friday. The witch is in, folks. I'm going to go through each sign. If you are new here, welcome. I never really give like a reintroduction over and over again because I'm not in realization that like I have to do it, but now I do in order to get into the algorithm. Hello, friends. So I am early. I do apologize, but if you are new here, welcome to the tribe. We go through these each Friday night, all 12 signs, and with your participation, I'll just keep going, but we did not do last Friday, so I do apologize. Y'all did we do? No, we didn't do it. I do apologize, but y'all didn't miss me, right? So we're going to get into it for this week. Each prediction, each sign that comes up, you have the specific time that I mentioned, but then you also have like a couple days or 1 week after, which is 7 days. Okay, so don't think that okay, we look good. Don't think that if you're watching these every week and nothing's happening, and then the day after it's like, oh well, she didn't say specifically. I don't like to try to be a specific witch because that can get you in trouble, my friends. But people still trust other people that don't look like them, so it really doesn't matter in the end, right? Welcome to the tribe again. I'm going to get into each sign, and I just thank y'all for being here at this time. I am using the Secrets of the Paradise deck, and so I'm early and I have to get into it. Okay, I thank y'all again. Please like or share this video, or just continue to watch from the bushes like a couple of you guys do. I appreciate it either way. A view's a view. Everything looks even for all 12 signs, which is wonderful to have because sometimes it just future is thin, and then other signs too, it just doesn't match up with the past, present, or future. Now, before we begin, or should I just say this is Aries, because that's what I'm feeling. The card popped out for a specific reason, so we'll just go with it. Okay, I was trying to wait a few more moments, but we've got to get going because time is everything. Aries. Now the nails are gone for now. I am gardening. It is gardening season. All right. They will be back. Please do not worry about that. All right. I hate my hands right now. I can't do anything with the nails on when I'm outside. Now, Aries, we do have the King of Cups in reverse. So you're not devoted to something that makes you feel good. You're not devoted to a wave of emotions that kind of make you silent or speak up when you should. So whatever you're not really seeing devotion for anymore, I really feel like now is the time for a reevaluation of why. You've got two tails here, just like we have two legs, right, on our body, in our lives. So if you've got two tails, you've got more power to swim, you've got more power to think, you've actually got more power to deal. So whatever this devotion that you're not committed or devoted to anymore, we need to figure out why, because this week you're going to be tested with that of even more. And when you're tested with people testing you, like in a physical sense where they just irritate, or in a sense your job, your social life, or your relationship could be like on the borderline of things, then these are the things you need to reevaluate. Just because that was scary. I have no idea what that was. I have no idea what that was. I don't know. So I'm just going to keep going. Sorry, guys. But this is not a time for you to, keep going through over and over again on why something isn't or will not work out for you. It's time to reevaluate what's around you. And in doing that, you'll be able to be more wise, more disciplined, and understand that the things around you are supposed to constantly make you feel good. And if they are not, then you have to realize the power that you're in. Is these people taking away your energy? Are these people making you feel less than? What is it that's got you kind of wrapped in the emotion of you not wanting to be devoted anymore? And it could even be a relationship, a commitment. So do not think that you're in this alone. We all go through these type of feelings. But when it comes to you not being devoted to something that you love in an emotional stance, you've got to go back and kind of get with it. And this week, like I was trying to say before, I don't know what that was, to be honesty. Um, but this week, you really are going to be you're going to be put in a place to see where you want to hold on. Is it really worth this or is it really not? And once you are faced with that test, thank you guys, then you're going to be able to put some people, some energy, or some things to rest, okay? Thank you guys. Thank you. I love it all. I appreciate that. I haven't gotten those many hearts and little love since the beginning I started. Thank you guys. Hi, Morgana. Hi, Aaliyah Morgana. How are you? I love that last name, by the way. And I love you too. Thank you for being here. All you got to do is say yes, Aries, to understanding that this is something you need to reflect on, not get mad at. This is something you need to go back and say, hey, this is what I want or it's not. You have to be open and honest with your feelings, but it starts with you saying yes to yourself first. Thank you, guys. I did that backwards because Aaliyah got me all discombobulated. But this, this deck was supposed to go second if you guys have been here for a while, whatever. But the memory is here. So it's all in the matter of what made you feel good when you were at your greatest, whether it was your greatest peak in your life and age, around the friends, the times, the energy. This is what you need to go back to in the memory so you can get devoted again. Okay? Aries. Don't let them test you to make you feel indifferent. This is not to shock. It's for you to see, is this what you really want? Okay. Taurus, I am using the Secrets of the Paradise deck. And this is available on, I believe, Amazon. I'll try to remember to post the link if I forget. Taurus, the Chariot. You don't have as big of an obstacle as you think coming up this week. But there is something black and white that I feel you've been kind of letting blow in the wind because you haven't been feeling like, or you have been feeling inferior to someone else. And if you've been getting inferior feelings where these things are black and white, these are triggering, then you have to understand you have to keep doing what you're doing to keep that away from your peripheral vision and your energy. Don't get caught up in something that makes you feel you have to respond back. Don't get caught up in something that makes you feel you have to get back off track and do that. You don't. Because in doing that, you will create the obstacle that's nowhere near you this week. So do not go towards things that trigger your energy. As soon as you see it and you're immediately feeling funky and different, you start taking your energy, your emotions out on other people, siblings, parents, people. You got to stop. You got to breathe. And you really have to think about what it is that makes you angry. What it is that is making me triggering this energy as to where I'm attracting all this negativity because I allowed it in my space here. Thank you guys. You have to vision and realize that, okay? This obstacle does not want to come toward you, so do not pick up anything that's triggering in your life this week. Otherwise, you're going to be faced with something that's you've been kind of keep blown in the wind behind you, and you don't want to. You want to see it. Just keep the peace. Just keep the peace. Just keep peace. The peace is something, thank you guys, it's something that we all don't want to get because it comes slow. It comes in abrasive moments. It comes when in the times where we're just not really in the moment to deal with it because we want to feel how we want to feel. And sometimes the feelings that we are forced upon in our energy is because we are triggered by something. Do not be triggered. Get away from it, and you will not face this obstacle in your spirit, all right? Let's get a little boost of energy. You release all negative energy. You release everything in your power that does not give you that thing you want to devour. And devouring means being happy in not only just food, but in the presence of people, in the presence of your own mood. Thank you guys. In the presence and understanding that your negativity is what's going to attract this obstacle. So don't get with it. Keep the negativity away from you. And when you feel it coming on, just immediately meditate or pray. I probably didn't say that. All right. Gemini, we're up next. Thank y'all. Thank y'all again. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, Gemini. Thank you. I'm overwhelmed with all the love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it because it gets tough. Like, it's fucking tough. And be like, you know what? I'm not doing this for what? I've made more money in a day just doing what I do. But then you guys give me love, and that's priceless, just like you. All right? The Six of Wands in reverse is here to understand that you are not going to be so generous this for the next 5 days. And on that 6th day, you're going to want to give it all away. Do not go for the 7 in completion, so you'll understand what I'm about to say. Because in doing something in emotion, you're going to regret what you're doing with this person. In doing something just because everybody's going along to get along this week, in the next 6 days, you're just going to want to feel in. You want to fit their energy. I'm telling you right now, Gemini, do not be generous with this type of thing you've got going back and forth with them. I don't know who this is, and I don't even know if it's a real person. It could just be the energy or the parallel duality of self, where you're just going back and forth with self. Hey, it happens just like Pisces, but it can happen with all of us because we live in a parallel world, right? I just need you to understand that your generosity is appreciated on this planet. But when it comes to this specific, I don't know if it's a real person because it's a vibe I'm feeling. This vibe is going to have you regretting it. And then you're going to say, well, God damn, I just hooked you up. I just did this. Why would you play in my face? Why you play on my top? It's because they know that you were going to give it to them, and they waited for the right moment. Your emotion, right? They played off your emotion. So don't give in. Be tight. Be stiff. You just don't have it, my friends. You just don't got it. All right. And that's what you need to tell them. Just be freaking patient. Be patient with the fact that you don't understand. This is not only the year of a this is not only the year of the truth, but it's the year to see that your patience is what gets you the fruition that you never knew. Your patience is something that's going to give you back time that may have been stolen from you. And I say time because you may have invested in this person already a lot, and it's only the second month that we've got, in 2025. So I don't feel like you got to keep giving into this person all the time, because you're going to regret what they're going to do later on in life. But just be patient, all right? You got to be patient. Yes, not the same key. I did do the Beyonce and Aaliyah video on the Survivor music video. Please go ahead and check that out. Tap out of this. Go watch it. Come back and watch the replay. I would really appreciate it. It is there. Thank you for asking. I don't know what that means, a line of con. I don't know what those eyes mean. But thank you for commenting and watching if you're still here. Let me get into this last one for Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer here. All right, Cancer, your energy is sacred. This comes out all the time because not only do the people of the planet don't know who they are, they don't know their power yet, and they won't probably get it by far. It'll be too late when we're off this planet and you'll realize who you are. But your energy is sacred. So is your pockets these days. So do not give in to this person, especially when they try to play on your emotions. Cancer! Well, thank you, not the same key. I appreciate you saying you love my energy. It has been something being me. I tell you that. Why? I don't give a fuck about nothing, right? But when you come from a struggle, and it's not struggle in life, it's a struggle with temperamental emotions of being angry all the time, you will understand why. It took me a long time to get to this calmness of nature. And people from college probably watching me like, she's the fakest bitch ever. But I'm not. I am so calm now. I'm just a different person. So solitude to you. Cancer, let's bump it. I thank you. Stay and then subscribe, not the same key. I would love to have you around, and I appreciate your energy. It's reciprocated, and you will be blessed by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Be on the lookout for it. So Cancer, the King of Swords is here. Now, when it comes to you being this person of power, and when it comes to you going off in isolation and coming out stronger, it's something that you need to master, right? But we all do. Cancer, and understanding the royalty in you, you will not only want to take this clothes off to come out and draw down your weapon. It's like put down this guard, and it doesn't have to be for other people. It's just for yourself to get you further than what you are. But this week you are really going to be tested, not only with the time, but something you need to saddle up on. I don't know if you are taking horseback riding lessons or trying to be what's it called, equestrian, equestrian. Gosh, somebody say it in the comments, because I'm always saying shit wrong, and my husband be like, stop saying stuff if you don't know it. He'd be like, you're so smart, you're so smart, stop pronouncing stuff wrong. An equestrian, person that rides horses. You may be into that or trying to get to learn something new. Thank you. He'd be like, stop embarrassing me. Stop saying shit wrong. That Basquiat, oh my goodness, he can't even watch it. He's like, just, you need to take it down, because you said I butchered that name like 12 times. But in honesty, Cancer, back to your reading. It's like you live this closed and private life, but to come out and just be who you are when you go into this isolation will get you something that I feel like you needed to kind of saddle up on. And as I was saying, it's not for you to continue to be in a defense mechanism, because you have something that is on a time limit where people, it's this particular person. They may work with their hands as far as like carpentry. They may be a masonry, with the G thing. But this person could help you, but you are scaring them with your energy. You're scaring them with something that you just refuse to draw down, this weaponry. And so, this week you are going to be tested with this isolation again. You're going to go in, you're going to come back out, but you're still going to have that weapon. If you do, this person that really wants to give you an opportunity or sees you as some sort of royalty and a blessing, they're going to shy from you. So I can't give you a specific date, but like for the next 3 days, if you could kind of just shout and say into the universe at any point in time, you release whatever it is that's got the anger on the heart and the mind. So you're able to decipher who is real for you and who is not. But it's really about who's going to giving you this opportunity and who's just pulling your cords, right? Who's just shooting the shit. But you're going to be blessed to see something really alleviate for you if you can put down a weapon, all right? And that's all this week. But you feel you have to protect. I get it. If it's not a physical kid, we don't have to worry about reputations. As Primus says, my husband, you cannot protect a reputation. We are not in high school anymore, my friends. What are you protecting, right? This is not about that kind of thing. But if you want to protect your heart in all ways, then you have to start with saying that boisterously, really meaning it with your heart, so the universe will take you serious, okay? And then maybe this person that wants to give you this opportunity or sees the royalty in you, something special, they'll get to know it without you telling them. They'll get an understanding, and then you guys can have that conversation, right? But they don't want to come near you because they feel it will be a fight. Draw down, back down for the next 3 days. And I am ambitious and motivated. Keep being who you are, Cancer, babe. I've spent a lot of time on you. This energy is always here. Cancer is always here. Libra is always here. And so is Aquarius. All right. We did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. We're up next through the door. Thank y'all again for being a part of the tribe. Please like or dislike the video, right? Do something. I appreciate the comments. The Two of Wands is here, Leo. There is no more force coming in. And as far as this being, whether you're a person who's in the public eye or you have some sort of important position, this is kind of fading away from you as far as interest. Whether you are not interested in it anymore or they're not interested in you, this is creating some sort of distance, and it's going to move away from you. If you do not want that energy to fray or to stray, then you are going to have to figure out, like Aries, what it is that you want the most out of this thing, this energy, this person, this attention, this position, all right? Because in not moving and constantly just kind of avoiding something, you're not going to avoid the tragedy. You're not going to avoid the conflict. It's just going to shy away from you with this interest. And I don't think you want something like this to happen, because I think you're dedicated to it, or you just want the attention. But either way this goes, it's a shying away from you. And this week you will see the results from this being like on the go. The only thing that I can really say is you need to meditate. Go buy water, sand. If you don't have any, go buy some sand, some play sand. Hey, we are all all children at heart as long as you are appropriate about who you are, right? And being a child in the heart and child in the mind, you will always stay youthful inside. You will always look and feel like you're not a person who's tired, okay? I'm going to be 41 years old this year. And I used to work in a place where people thought I was their age, right? And so if people see you, they automatically think what they think, but you shut them down with what's right, okay? So you don't want to start to go in a negative state of mind, because that will start to look on you on the outside, okay? So what are you gonna do? Do you want it? Thank you. Do you want it or you don't, Pooh? Okay. Oh, well, it's not letting. Okay. Well, Leah Morgana, it is not on. I have people who are waiting till I turn this. They're waiting till I turn this monetization back on. And I make a lot of shorts because nobody watches my videos. I've been completely kicked out of the algorithm when it comes to like my tarot readings. But it also is because people are unrecommending my channel. So if that happens, I just got to go hard and give them what I can. That's why I'm here today looking like I am. Now, I don't want to turn it back on because I have people waiting to report me for reused content, and it's unbenign. And I'm not interested in dealing with that because it's not only it's heartbreaking, but it's like it's useless, right? I'm being open and vulnerable, giving you me, a real person. So I don't want to get into that. But if you would love to just like the video, I would appreciate that. If you would like to send a Cash App, $1.11, you can do that to Watts Love 777. And I am on Watts Family Business page right now, but I'll go ahead because I have to get my views for myself. Nobody gonna give it to them. Hello. So I did just go ahead and tag it so you'll know and you can see it. You can always send $1.11 or just hit the like or dislike button. Or you can Venmo me at Latoya, Latoya, -Watts, -5. And that is my Venmo. Okay, guys? And you may also leave a review on Watts Family Business Google, because my notary business is, I've really put my foot in it. It's great. It's up there. But we would love to get reviews on the Watts Family Business. And I do work for him. So this is part of Watts Family Business. So please. Not him like the devil shit. My husband. This is the program. So please, if you want to leave a review, that's free. If you want to hit the like or dislike, or the Watts Love 777 Cash App. Thank you so much. But I can't turn it back on because I am just a target for reused content, and I am not dealing with that. Okay? This ain't worth it. Not for $142. Thank you. I'm sorry, and please forgive me, Leo, for like drifting off. But you being still is going to, I think you've gotten this too a lot of weeks. So thank you, Aaliyah. But I think you've gotten this too before, as far as being still, so you can see where it is and who you are. If you want this kind of, if you even have this desire anymore, because I see that this Aquarius energy has really taken over, Leo, and it's like you're peeping through a stained glass window and you're not really able to see clear. And if you're not able to see clear, then you are going to think not only in the clouded mindset, but you're not going to realize all the work you put in to get this. That's no longer being like forced in your life for you to have. Okay? So I appreciate that. Oh, I like that. Well, Aaliyah, I really appreciate it. I really hope you are a real person, because this is good conversation, and I appreciate it because I'm feeling the vibe. You're like feeling like one of my pews this time. I don't know if there's a little Kim in it. Oh, thank you, honey. I don't know if there's a Nicki Minaj and Little Kim, but you are next, my friend. Thank you for the request. I got Selena Gomez, and now Aaliyah, Nicki Minaj, and Little Kim. That is so awesome. Thank you for the inquiry, and I'll make sure I give you a shout out for that, like I do with the young lady with Selena Gomez. That's coming up next. Next week is all set. Thank you so much. It's coming. Leo, I'm sorry. Me and Aaliyah got it going on here. I hope you come back and do more lives. I would love to just continue this conversation like every week. You're becoming a better person every day, Leo, and then understanding that you don't have to feel bad or down because this thing isn't being forced anymore. Thank you, babies. Thank you. You don't have to feel down and sad anymore because now you're being sat down to actually think and reflect and see if this is something that you even desire in your spirit, okay? Virgo! Thank Thank you, Leah. Oh, I love it. You're a fan. Hey, we don't do that over here. You are part of the tribe. That fan stuff, it really doesn't exist because, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It doesn't exist because it's like the YouTubers are the stars now. You will not catch an entertainer like doing stuff. It's all AI on the charts. So it's like, I appreciate that, but you are part of the tribe, my friend. So I hope you're subscribed, all right? And if you don't know what a poo is, it's a person who observates shit. I forget. My husband just said stop doing it. But it's a person who observates. Oh my gosh, it's another O, another S, but it's like all in make like we have common sense over here. I don't even know my own motto because we don't use it often. But you are a poo now. No fan stuff. All right. Shit. Virgo. I'm like thought I drew a card. Aaliyah, you got me spent. I really appreciate your energy. I feel you. All right. We've got the Two of Cups for Virgo. You may have really been in love or really trying to get a connection with somebody. I'm just here to tell you that they like you and they want the same thing, but not on that level. And if you can understand what I'm saying, they don't want the White House, the picket fence, moving in, as far as having the children, the dog, and two hot car house garage. They're just not into that kind of stuff. And I feel like if you guys could get more grounded, if you like to meditate, introduce that to them. If you like to do something that's outdoor in nature with your shoes off, invite them. Because now you're going to be able to get a better grounding and understanding and get on the same telepathy level as to what is it that this person wants, or are y'all just using each other? Because in reality, this is not something that I feel like it's like the Leo thing. It can't be forced. It's like the breakthrough really needs to come with Leo, but with you, I think where you are, and where you're going. You just like refuse to accept it. You want more still. I'm really not sure how this is going to play out, but if you're not able to get like near this person where y'all can ground, there's blood on the leaves, and I hate to tell you that, honestly, the blood on the leaves. When you were doing Little Kim and Nikki, you asked a question about the Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga tried to damage the. Ooh, I sure will. Let me screenshot that. Yes, I will. I will propose that question too. Thank you, Aaliyah. I appreciate the ideas for them. Hey, I'm dying over here, too. I'm like, nobody sent me an email all week on what to do. We were kicking it, we were rocking it, and having all these people, and nobody this week. I got you. Yes, ma'am. I just screenshot it, and that question will be presented. But there's blood on the leaves. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, baby. There's the blood on the leaves. Really doesn't feel as if you are ever going to recognize it, even if they told you those words that you don't want to hear. So in order to get grounded, in order to get on the same level, you guys got to get a better connection. But I'm telling you what it is. That's just not where they're headed, okay? And then you've got the grow. You guys can grow together, but I think, in a sense, this person that you're wanting to deal with needs more peace in their atmosphere, and they don't know how to get it. This person actually needs to understand that they cut a lot of people off who love them. They may be suffering from a silent bipolar 2 mania moment. It may have never been diagnosed with it. If you find them fidgeting or always like, you remember those fidget spinners? If you find them like constantly moving and they can't sit still, especially talking, and they're just rambling on and nothing's making sense, then you have to know that they're just bullshitting you and they want to get in your pants. They just want this one thing from you. And so if you feel that you can't get this peace with them after you have grounded and it's still there, then you'll know your answer. But if they're willing to just go with it and they can control something that gives them like a twitch where they can't focus, and you're going to have to understand it's going to take a lot more than you just saying what you want. This person really is going to need your help to grow up. And it can be done. It shall be done. And people don't like to hear that. Oh, I'm not raising no grown man or no grown woman. But this is how we got to where we are. We raised each other. And we made each other not only better, but an understanding that everybody's going to have desires. But there is only one lover, right? There's only one way to get what you want. And that's being committed and understanding that you pick what you want that very day. And I don't think that this is what they want from you. It's just a particular thing. But there is a possibility and room for you to grow, Pooh, okay? but only if y'all can ground. If you can't ground, then it is what it is. My heart is open to love, and you will have other opportunities with other bids. Okay, your heart is open to love, and it should be open and to understand that this person may have a serious problem and they don't want to grow up. They're a Toys R Us kid. You got to understand that people really feel that in their lives they don't have to take accountability for shit. All right, Virgo, it'll be better for you, but that's not what they want. You're attractive and they like you. All right, that's all you need to know. And get together and see if y'all can grow. Only if you can ground. Libra, the Ace of Pentacles. Well, you want some love to come your way. You want a big, big, giant creative breakthrough. And I feel like this is all in a sense of what you've been doing as far as saving, the pesos. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. This looks like a home on the water. You may have been trying to purchase property or do something where you can move near them. If you are trying to get property in another state or you're trying to move away, you got to take care of home first, babe. Because I see a big fee coming, and it's like a financial thing as to where you're going to have to pay something more than you anticipated. But it's only because, you tried to move too quick and do something other, right? You've got to take care. What did he say? Take care of home. You don't have to be. What was it, Dave Hollister? You got to take care of home. So once you take care of home, then you'll be able to move into this transition of where you'll have this bigger freedom, bigger creativity, and bigger love for a new place to live. Money seems to be okay, but you got to take care of home, and I don't know what that means for you in your way. Please take what resonates and lie the rest down. Yes. What is this live about? Okay. It's okay, Leah. Every Friday night, I go live, or Saturday every once in a while, and I read all 12 signs because this is an Aries and Taurus channel. I only focus on the first 2 house signs where I read weekly for you guys, and I do a lot of shorts, spooky stories, and like memes type stuff. But this live today is just every Friday. We do each zodiac sign, and I give y'all 1 card, but it's really 3. And we just read what's happening for the week, the couple days out, or what I specifically tell you at that time. Okay? But you're going to have to do some work, Libra. It's okay, Leah. You can ask questions. I'm not off track here. It's calming because I don't think that many people are watching me off the like in the news feed. So I feel a little different this live. It's no problem. You can ask more questions. I appreciate the conversation. I really do. Libra, you're going to have to put more work, and you're going to have to be the busy bee that everybody loves so much. But you got work to do. You got work, baby. You got work to do. And once you realize it's at home before you can move on, then everything will bloom as it should. But, if not, then you just do what you've been doing, and I have no influence, right? Surrender to the spirit energy. Listen to your spirit first, even before you listen to me. Listen to what has been calling and baking and knocking at your door to complete. A bill can show up, and it's just like, oh, we ball it up. You can get a notification, but if you see something plastered on your window and big orange, like it's condemned, or if you get this big thing where you can't get in, or it's something to do where you have to surrender to give in, you don't want to get to that point. So take care of home, whatever needs to be done before you try to move on. Scorpio, right? Scorpio. I might have to light another incense. And then I'm heading out for date night, friends. Let's see. I might have to light. Yeah, I'm going to light another one. I don't like that. Scorpio. Thank you. Absolutely. I appreciate you. We got the 7 of Pentacles, Miss Leah. All right. So here's the thing, Scorpio. You are needing to rest, recoup, and rejuvenate your soul. And it's not easy to do when you are taking care of other people. It's not easy to do when you don't have the funds to get away. Even if you just want to get like a hotel room or go on a spa day, the shit's expensive. But now in your spirit, if you don't do this, you're going to get weaker in it. Like, everyday activities, socializing, you're going to feel fatigued. Then this will play on your health, or it could be a health issue that needs some healing. Okay. Now, either way it goes, a meditative state and for you to get more calming control is needed in your spirit and your soul. It is hard to work out. It is hard to move. It is hard to eat right, especially when grief has come over you or you just couldn't care less, poo. But now we have as to where you don't want to not be in line with yourself and you don't want to be unaligned with discernment. And so this week, you are really asked to step away from society. You may need to detach from social media for 72 hours. In doing that, you may avoid something that's going to trigger you and make you feel worse than, like, take away more power. And in doing this kind of detachment, Scorpio is going to give you something back that you thought had left for good. I don't know where that means. Please take what resonates and lie the rest down. And then I'm also seeing that Scorpio, um, the vacation should have happened this last year, this time around, and you still haven't gone anywhere yet. So I need you to focus on. Ooh, ooh, interesting. And now that I didn't know either. Do we want to throw Diddy up there? If a man comes up, then we'll know, huh, Leah? I like that. If a man pops up, we'll definitely know. That's good tops, good tips. Tops, good tips. Okay, I didn't know that either. But this vacation needs to happen, Scorpio. In our reality, we can't afford to go, but you have to start doing something for you in order to gain more power. And it's not going to get power from people; it's power from the universe. As to where now you're going to be blessed with more abundance and more energy to like pursue. Because I don't feel this fatigue is going to get away from you unless you do. Okay. We really need to get rid of that fatigued energy, and you need to meditate, detach, and if you could, what does I say? What did I say? Go buy that play sand, that foam. You need a stress ball. I have a couple. I have a snowman. We call him, you can't ban a snowman. I squeeze him. That's my stress ball. It's like for Christmas. I just keep it. It doesn't matter. But you've got to do something to release this stress because it's the year of the 9, the year of the snake, and the year of your rebirth. You've been needing to rebirth, but you got to get away first. It's nothing like going on a vacation, going to a penthouse suite, going away for a moment and coming back to your castle to rest and just be. So this needs to happen in your energy. This is going to give you something magnificent. And when it comes to the piece of alignment of who you are, you're going to walk in more power if you can do this. All right. This is the year of the 9, and your rebirth has been calling for some time. You love yourself over and over again. Repeat it so you'll understand how bad you need to get away and detach from some negative. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's get into Sagittarius. And then I'm on date night, my friends. 555, make a wish at this moment. If you have the opportunity, hurry up and just close your eyes and say it. Scream and shout. Drop your phone. Don't look at me. Just shout it out. Shout it out. It is 555. Shout it out. What do you want? What do you desire? What do you need in your life to change? How many times have you been angry for no reason and pushed the wrong people away? How many times have you just almost caught a case? Come on. Ask the universe for whatever you want. Time's up. It's the 5-6 now. All right, and then the 4 of Pentacles. Now, Sagittarius, you have a lot of people looking at you because you're different. You have a lot of noise that wants to be made, but it's kind of being blocked by somebody who's intimidated. I think you've been standing outside of the door, screaming and hollering, wanting to get in, but not really, because you're having your own concert like out in the front where people are joining, people are coming in. And I feel like the more that this happens, you're not going to ever get a proper benefit. You're never going to get what you deserve as far as the pentacles, as far as the money, the stuff that's going to give us the abundance. So I don't know if this is because these windows are full of clouded judgment. You're on the right path of where you really have your focus at, or is it something that you're doing that keeps you from being blocked from entering that? I'm not sure what it is, but it's not going to get any better. I mean, honestly, for the rest of this month, because you have a lot of talent. You have something that people are attracted to in a natural state, but you have a lot of people who hate, and they hate you every day. They're actually very close to you in some way. You may talk to them on the phone. You give them information in all ways. I'm not saying drop them today, but there are a lot of people around you who do not want you to get through this door or this gate. So you are being blocked, and it's not going to get any better. And I really don't know what advice to give here. Oh, who you going on a date with? Oh, my husband. We always do Valentine's Day like a little early because it gets crazy. Like on that, it's like people are just nuts. So we're gonna go play some games, have a drink. Not gambling. We're not gambling. We're gonna take a fast from the casino because we want to go to a concert that's coming up down. Well, not a concert, but it's like a comedy show down there because we missed Mike Epps. So we definitely want to do something for the spring. So tonight we're just gonna go to Dave and Buster's, play a few games, have a drink or two, and then we got to pick up the kids because they're doing their stuff after school. Priya's at some kind of dance for little kids. She's chaperoning, right? And my son has a meet that's out of town. I think it's here. He didn't want us to come tonight. Yeah, it's in Fort Pierce, but we're going tomorrow. It's a 2-day tournament. It's so sad, Leah, because he always like doesn't do good when I'm there. And I was like, shut up! Shut up and let that boy. Shut up and let that boy. Shut up and let that boy. And I'd be like, no! So I'm not going to go until tomorrow because I get crazy when somebody pin them down. I'm ready to run out there. I'll be ready to, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'll chase you like I used to do in college. Flo, you already know, don't you? It's a Flo Joe. I chase you around that car, remember? I'll be ready. But in all honesty, Sagittarius, I'm sorry. Sagittarius, I'm so sorry. But when I tell you I didn't know what to do or what to tell you, now you've got to come in like the wolf. You've got to come in and trust your instincts because these people I can't control. These people I don't, you don't want to do spells, no harm, no foul. You just let people go, right? And you can't finagle or mess with what's trying to be in place by more negative. So you have to use your instincts. You have to get more creative. You got to get more self-love, and you have to understand what is you going to do to get more profit. Because these people, it's like these people, they don't want you to have it, yo. Okay, you got to trust your instincts, and it is. Oh, thank you, Aaliyah. I'm happy for you too. Hi, Surplus 416. I'll say you happy for me. You got to take yourself out or go call that old thing, baby. Let me tell you, Aaliyah, when I'm here by myself, I try to get it in as much as I can before everybody comes home. I will go have ice cream. I will sit in the parking lot. I will literally like just lay in the back of the truck, put my feet up. I do things to just take myself out because one, I don't want to have to pay for my husband, pay for everybody. But two, it's just nice for the peace and quiet, right? Got to get used to that. So Sagittarius, real change starts from within inside of you. But I don't think that it's anything that you're doing wrong for these people to gatekeep you. I think it's just you haven't tapped into who you really are and what you really want to do. Because there's so much more to you. And I think if you pop out and show them, they have no reason but to open the door. All right? I hope that helps you. Capricorn? No. Capricorn, yes. Yes, next week, if you got to go, please come back. So that video, I'm going to work on Tuesday. I'm going to do Go Live Tuesday for you. For for Little Kim and Nikki. So Tuesday, please come back, okay? Pooh, I appreciate the conversation. I know people got stuff to do. Thank you for being here. Capricorn, the 7 of Wands. You've got movement here. You've been asked to move a lot, but you haven't picked up because you just may have forgot. You also have had this spirit of really wanting to go fishing. I don't know where that's coming from. But in order for you to do that, you need a fishing rod, right? So we've got to get more adventurous. There's something that has been calling for you to do, and over the next 3 days, you will be asked to revisit it again, Pooh. Whether somebody is saying, hey, let's go to the beach, hey, let's go hang out, or hey, you want to come put in on this trip, anything. Whatever it is that's presented in your next 3 days, it may take 3 weeks. The number 3 is here. Just be on the lookout for it and be prepared for anything. This is the best way. So 3 is standing out. But I need you to understand the movement has to come from you really wanting to vibrate higher. In order to vibrate higher, you've got to do things you've never done. Because in just sitting where you are, you're going to get stuck. You're not going to, the bones and the joints, they're not going to move like they used to when you were young. Trust me, I know. I can't tumble salt. I can't do shit. I used to backflip all the way down the football field. I can't do any of it anymore, right? So you don't want to lose that. I regret it every single night. I regret it. I regret it. Not staying into that even after children. So do not get into a stage in your life where you say you shoulda, woulda, coulda. The next opportunity presented, go with it. You may meet your spouse. You may meet somebody's sick. Somebody's not feeling well. Somebody is not feeling well. And I don't like it here. Because now you've got me going and I'm fine. Somebody has you need to get, it's not an antibiotic. You need some sinus stuff. Because it's getting ready to be sinus season, but I think they're kicking in now. You just feel like crap. Get that away from me. I don't want that. All right, let's keep going. So you got to move. You got to know. And it will be a mystery of what's to come. Will it be love? Will it be the dual personality that you want a companion in? Who will come? The mystery is all about you taking the movement, okay? And you will be blessed with something. That's the mystery. You may even have the peace and tranquility. All right? And forgive yourself for not doing it before, because I think you've been asked to move, like I said prior. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not being more adventurous. Forgive yourself for not picking up that thing you saw on clearance that you could go have fun. That's like a fishing rod. Whatever this is, forgive yourself for wasting so much time, because I did. And the sooner and earlier that you forgive yourself, everything comes to you that you wish it did, like a long time ago. Everything comes to you and it just flows. And it feels good every day to know where you've come from, right? You can go back and say, man, I've really come far. I'm more adventurous. And I'm not sitting like a bump on a log. The universe is going to bless you because you want more. I promise you. Aquarius. I hear those sounds. I hear that beat. We have the star Aquarius. Well, you're here. I said you're always here. And so is Yamaya. Okay? Shout out to all the ones who just love water. If I was a fish called Wanda, I'd be all up in that, right? In the sea. You are not feeling as hopeful as you should, but there's still hope in the energy. You have a lot of hopeful feelings of making something greater, not only of yourself, but maybe in a career form. You also have been trying to not drown. And if you're in a sense drowning in your bills, or you're drowning in a sense where you need to feel like a winner here, you are. As long as you see that what you're doing has to balance out, whether it's the money and the finances, whether you're overspending or recklessness, if you're planning out the way of your living, travel expense, gas every day in the vehicle, whatever this is, it's just requiring you to be a little bit more balanced, because you have hope and everything seems that it's going to be afloat, right? Even though you feel, thank you, that you are drowning, you are not. Just keep something up. And I don't feel like it needs to be like, it doesn't need to be money, because you have to be creative to make it, or either you work all day. I feel like this drowning really comes from you just sitting on something that's a hard place. You need to get stable in where you are, where it's more cushiony. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm going to cry. You need to get more stable in where you're sitting, because it is a hard thing to kind of deal with, whether you need a new mattress, a new bed, or something more comfortable here where you can rest your head. But that's the only thing that I see could be the problem, because you have a lot of hope and spirit of who you are. Thank you. And you have a lot of bountiful things coming in, but you got to get stable. I don't know where that means. Thank you. I love you all. I love you all so much. You're going to make me go live this evening on the fly so he doesn't see it, because he hates when he's like, cut it off. All right, you're going to have to take more wisdom. Everything is a phase. Even the people we hate, and they either grow back on us, or it's just like, oh, stay away. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So know that your wisdom is going to kick in for you to get rid of this hopelessness, and it's going to get you to think, okay, I can call on the moon for help, or I can just be an ignorant shit, or I can understand I have hope in where I'm currently living, but I want more from it. All right, so this rock and hard place is something you're going to have to get smarter with, but you have all hope, and it feels great. I say so good for you, Aquarius, but you better be ready. Enjoy the now. I think you've gotten this before. Enjoy where you're at right now. Enjoy the scenery, the setting, the beauty. And if you, even if you are struggling, enjoy it, because it is not going to last long. All right. There is a phase coming up, so you've got to make a better decision. I'll put it like that. The last one, okay, is Pisces, my friends. Someone's smoking right now. That's so funny. I just got like immediately like high. I'm not smoking. This is an incense. No one's in here with me. Well, I'm high. I'm getting out of here because you guys are crazy. I'm so sorry. I just immediately got the giggles. Okay, control myself here. I'm so sorry. What's happening? I enjoy this. I really do. If y'all ever seen the movie called The Read or something like that, it's with Monique or something like that. It's on BET. Oh my gosh. If I could, standing ovation, the Monique, the actor, the lady that was like the energy reader. Oh my gosh, the medium, whatever the hell she was. That movie was awesome. Please go watch that movie on BET. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm feeling this for some reason, and I shouldn't. I'm not that type of person. Just clairvoyance. Pisces, the high priestess. It's so funny because here you are in your season. Here you are in your bag. Here you are getting everything that you want and everything you wish you had. And congratulations to you for this thirst of wanting more, Pooh. You have not only a thirst for knowledge, but a thirst to be fruitful. You are working on something that is coming completely full circle that you've put your foot in. I feel like 2 months ago, 2 years ago, two sticking out here. You may be in the hunt for an animal. You may not know what to get, and this may be just something of a support to help you when you're just up at night or laying in bed, or just a comfort thing that you just need to have. If you're trying to figure out what it is that's black and white, you need to kind of dig deeper at. I don't think that right now is the time to put on more projects. I actually think you are sitting right in your exact spot in the perfect moment, because everything around you is growing. Even the people that you are not comfortable with. I don't know if these are colleagues, friends, or different family members. But I see you sitting in this place as to where you are now knowing better than what you did when you were a kid. And this is going to take you to a higher level with that fan. It's going to keep you cool as long as you know who you are and the power and what you have given. Because everything that you have done, you have really worked hard to get to this point, even with the troubles, even with something that's in a secrecy. You may be worried about this secret coming out, but I think that it's kind of dying down and ceasing. I don't know why, but I think you can put that to the rest for now, and live and sit in this season that you have done a lot of jobs, a lot of work, and here you are now. You are inspiring a lot of people, and there's your complete full circle. All right? I love you, Pisces. This is great. This is great for you. I love all of the signs, so please don't get it twisted, Poos. I love all of you. But, you really have been a hummingbird. You've got 4 people, energies, places, things that are going to bring you more. I don't feel like it's profit right away, but it's like, it's recognition, it's talent, it's royalty. Man, you're on your way to the top, Pisces, as far as you working on something. And I think that you've known this was going to be your goal, your life, or whatever it is that you do all the time. It just took a long time to get there. But now that you've got a little bit more sense, I feel like this is now going to come easier to you, black and white, as far as what you've been doing to get it. You're going to keep in that bag. You're going to keep in that moment. You're going to keep in that mentality, and you are inspiring the most. All right. Embrace any change that comes, especially somebody or someone that makes you feel dark, that makes you feel cold, that makes you feel unwanted. Because in doing that, you're going to learn that you really don't need them. That may be your black and white. You may have seen that you've given them too much of your time and energy, or hands-on, like life. You breathe life into them. But embrace change within you now, because Pisces, this is your season to win. All right. Oh, and the time is, yes, right now it is 6:12 here in Florida, South Central Florida. And I thank you guys for being a part of the tribe. I'm over my head, and it gets weird when you can't get the views, but I'll get there again. It was a time where I was uploading 11 live videos a day, and during COVID, everybody was in their bag and having the best time, and I just got to get back to that energy. I thank y'all again. Have a great Friday night. Be safe, be wise, and please just don't feel you have to do what other people are doing to fit in. Particularly if you get this vibe or this energy where you don't want to go or you don't want to drive, whatever this is, it's for a reason. You don't get the fluctuation of intuition over you for no specific reason. It's always for that time for you to make a decision or leave them. Okay? I love you all. Be safe. And until next time, I say, Ashe.